Hello everybody, today I want to give my review on the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem movie. I saw this Tuesday, I believe, it was the night that it came out. I got to see, well actually sorry, it was, I got to see it a day early because it came out on Wednesday. It came out on August 2nd, on Wednesday. Anyways, so I got to see it a day early and I was really excited about this movie. I'm a huge TMNT fan and I definitely wanted to see it literally the day it came out, but I wasn't able to, so I was really happy to get to see it a day early. Anyways, this movie is really fun. A lot of people were comparing the art style to that of the Spider-Verse movies, and to me, it does not feel the same. It feels more like you're watching a comic book, or like literally what a teenager would be drawing, and what it would look like if it was animated, and it is really fun. I really enjoyed the movie overall. Having actual teenagers voice the Turtles is probably my favorite thing that the series has done in a very long time. Getting a new iteration of the Turtles almost every decade at this point, or every 5 years it seems like. This one's definitely a good one. I really like it. Having each of the characters be voiced by different personalities and kids obviously just makes it really fun and unique, and the kids have a really good chemistry and you can tell in the movie. And not only that, but the cast itself, the villains, the other characters, Splinter, April, it's just a very good voice cast, and everybody does a good job, I think. Some really cool people. You got John Cena voicing Rocksteady, obviously Seth Rogen voicing Bebop. It's just a really fun time. So, overall, this movie does succeed at telling a fun turtle story. I really enjoy the villain. I think he's unique. I'm not sure about this one, but I think Superfly is a new character to the Turtle series. I could be wrong on that, because I think it's supposed to be Superfly is separate from Baxter Stockman, and obviously Baxter Stockman is usually a fly in the comic books, so it's just, it's very different. I do really enjoy the villain, though. In terms of the general cast, you're not going to see a lot of the characters, the other mutants, very much in the film, or get a lot of screen time. I was really hoping we'd see Rocksteady and Bebop, have more of a prevalence in the film, and other characters as well. It is really cool, though, to see all of them together. It's very unique to Turtles, I will say. If you're expecting a normal, typical Turtle story, it's not what you're going to get. It's very different. Having a lot of celebrity voices, too, in the film, it's really unique. I really liked it. Bebop and Rocksteady, this is going to get into the spoiler part now. If you want to, skip ahead to the last minute or two, and I'll probably really state how I generally view the film and my overall grade for it. But I think that having the cast here, Rocksteady and Bebop, they don't get a lot of screen time in the film, which is not what I expected, but they definitely are different than we usually see them. We usually see them side by side with Shredder, which Shredder does not come into the post-credit scene or the mid-credit scene. But Rocksteady and Bebop are actually kind of good guys in this film. So if you've seen the movie, all the mutants are basically on a side with Superfly, as he raised them and all of that. And he raised them from escaping with them after Baxter Stockman got taken by the government, and we never see Baxter again in the movie. So Superfly raising all these villains, it kind of deteriorates their backstories we know and love, but at the same time, it's a different take, and I'm okay with it. This is a very different take on the Turtle series, as we see them all become real high school teenagers at the end of the film, which reminds me a lot of Out of the Shadows, or the second Michael Bay movie of the Turtles, where they become more welcomed by the humans. It's really beautiful, too, when we see them get welcomed and helped by the humans as soon as April reports that they're actually the heroes. It's really fun. It's a really cool moment. The other thing I want to talk about is Splinter. I think Splinter is great in this film. I love Jackie Chan voicing Splinter. It is so much fun. I didn't really like his design on the trailer. I think in the trailer, I believe we saw like some sort of afro on him, and I wasn't a big fan of that. But this is actually like really fun how Jackie Chan interprets it. Splinter kind of picks up martial arts because he wants to defend the boys, and he wants them to have what they want in life. And it's really cool that the moments we see Splinter, when he says, "Don't call me Ratatouille," it's just really fun. I loved it. I love Splinter, probably my favorite character in the film. I really liked Raphael and Leonardo's voices that they had for him and their personalities. I really liked that. I kind of wish, if I had one gripe about the main Turtles' personalities, is that Donnie had more of that intellect that we know him as. It seems more here he's just younger and he's more into like social media. But we do see towards the end that he kind of is interested in like the IT or the tech side of his school's program. So I mean, maybe that could lead to something promising. But yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get into my actual review of the film. It's kind of hard to say because I just look back at all the other Turtle projects and I kind of compare it in my head, but I think that we need to put this on its own standalone peg. Now, I'm a huge Turtle fan, like a big Turtle fan, so I'm a bit biased here, but I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. I really liked it. I really, really liked it. I just wish maybe it was longer, but I know it's a kid movie and we're not going to get that. But if I were to make it, if it were to be any better to be 10 out of 10, I would have it be longer and have some of those characters get more of a background than this being sort of Baxter's little experiments because he was lonely. Yeah, this movie is really fun. I would go into it just not expecting a typical Turtle story. It's going to be a bit different than what we usually see in another series, but it's really, really fun. I had a great time seeing it the day before it came out. Could not be happier. It's really fun. Now, just to talk about the future, they've already announced they're making a second film. They're working on it, sorry. It's not done. They're working on it. And they're working on a TV series, I believe. It's for Paramount Plus. I've heard it's supposed to go into the backgrounds of each of the Turtles and like missions they go on, which is interesting. Because I wouldn't think they would go alone. It seems a bit weird. I'm not sure about that, but I'm definitely excited for the second movie. If you saw the movie or you didn't hear, this is a spoiler, but Shredder is in the mid-credit scene. The bad government people that are trying to go after the Turtles say, "Call the Shredder." And we get to see a really cool flash of Shredder, I think in lightning or something. It looked really cool. So yeah, I am really, really excited for the sequel. I loved this movie. I'm definitely going to be watching it again. And it definitely makes me glad I am a Turtle fan. So yeah, thank you for listening. If you did enjoy the movie or you haven't seen it yet, give your thoughts below on what you expect to see in the movie or what you look forward to in the sequel. Thank you for watching.